Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashaha, declares Krishna in the 4th chapter of the Gita. The 4 varnas were created by me according to people's gunas and karma, declares Krishna. The 4 varnas were created by me according to people's gunas, their qualities, and karma, duties performed. While Krishna briefly touches upon Varna in the 4th chapter, later we will find a brilliant exposition on the same in the 18th chapter of the Gita. As caste is the most misused, abused word, let us stick to Varna. In Sanatana Dharma, Varna and Ashrama go together as a holistic system that fosters harmony in the society. Varna means classification of the society. And there are 4 Varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Ashrama, on the other hand, refers to a stage in life. And there are 4 ashramas: Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. Together, Varnashrama Dharma is an ingenious system put together for societal and individual growth. The system takes care of holistic well-being, physical, psychological, spiritual, and social well-being. Let me briefly explain Varna Dharma. A human being part of the society and deriving benefits from the society is indebted to it. While Ashrama Dharma takes care of individual upliftment, Varna Dharma enables one to strive and fulfill one's social role, one's social obligations. This system acknowledges that people are by nature different. Accordingly, the system of Varna aims to match people's occupations, the duties performed, match people's occupations with their inclinations, their natural dispositions, thereby maximizing their personal satisfaction and also their social contribution. By thus harmoniously organizing people's material life, Varna Dharma played a vital role facilitating focus on their spiritual growth, life's ultimate purpose. The word Varna means not only class but also color, which refers to the color of the mind. That is, it refers to one's mental disposition, the inherent qualities and inclinations. The classification of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra can be done based on 3 norms: Guna, Karma, Jati. Guna or Swabhava, character and mental makeup. Karma, duty, profession. Jati or Janma, birth. Now, it's natural to ask, is there a gradation in the Varna system? At Jati level, at the level of birth, there is no gradation in the Varnas. All are equal. At the Karma level, also there is no gradation. All occupations are equally important and none of them are superior to the other. Only on the basis of guna, character, mental makeup, there is a gradation. A Guna Brahmana obviously is superior to others, because in a Guna Brahmana there is purity, there is clarity. Bhagavan's presence is clear and his glory is manifested more. So, irrespective of jati or karma, a Guna Brahmana is and should be respected. Let us use an analogy to understand the Varna system even better. The society can be compared to a body, with the Brahmana as the head, Kshatriya as the arms, Vaishyas as the thighs, and the Shudras as the legs. Social functions are determined according to this analogy. For example, the Brahmanas are the eyes and mouth of society. They provide a spiritual vision for society and teach people accordingly. Just as the arms are raised to defend the body, the Kshatriya's main duty is to protect the society. The Vaishya's main duty is material nourishment. And the Shudra supports all the other sections of the society. In the Vedic view, human society should follow the same organic order as the human body, which mirrors the greater organic order of the universe. Like the human body, human society should be one in nature, but diversified in function. One in nature, but diversified in function. Just as the human body is one organism with different limbs and organs with specialized activities necessary for the health and survival of the whole, so too, human society should have a similar differentiation with various professions working together for the good of all. While the precept of Varna Dharma is an ideal of human unity, collaboration, and collective progress towards the divine, its practice unfortunately has degenerated into a regrettable state of affairs. The original benevolent system of social and spiritual organization was misappropriated by those in power and converted into a malevolent system of ruthless exploitation. We don't have to let the abuse of the system blind us to its use. Instead of criticizing the whole system of Varnashrama as evil, we must reflect on how its essential principle remains highly relevant and benevolent even today. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu.